Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicolah. If you are new, hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. And if you're old, you already know what it is. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today's video is something a little different. I've never done this on my channel, and I thought I would bring you guys a more honest video for my first video of 2018, and I'm just going to talk about some of the major life lessons that I've learned throughout 2017, some of the things that I will be bringing into the new year with me, and some bad habits and, you know, bad situations that I'm going to be leaving in 2017. So if you're interested to hear about the journey, then stay tuned. Also, do you guys like my braids? If you're in the Brooklyn area, I will link the girl that did my hair. I will link her Instagram down below. And if you're interested in getting some, you know, beautiful Nubian goddess braids like me, then hit her up. All right, guys. So first off, I just want to apologize for me being MIA. Thank you to all the people that stayed subscribed. Thank you to all the people that are newly subscribed. I see there was a couple of y'all, even though I was MIA. Y'all are the real MVPs. Thank you to everyone that is still here, still a part of the Nicolah and gang. Nicolah and gang. Are we gonna keep that? I think I might like try to, we're gonna see if we could finesse that into something for 2018. Thank you to everybody who is still here in the new year. And I was MIA because 2017 was just, it ended really roughly for me. And in every aspect of my life, my love life was crazy, okay? Family life, crazy. Finances, what finances? I was broke. What finances? Family life, crazy. Like everything just fell apart at the last minute, and I was now kind of getting a groove, or I felt like I was now getting my groove back, and it just seemed like the universe, God, whatever, just karma, whatever, kind of just hit me all at once in every area of my life. And I kind of just shut down, which now I've learned is not the right thing to do necessarily. One of the things that I learned, one of the major life lessons that I learned leaving 2017 and entering 2018 is that not everybody is going to move with you. And when I say that, I mean, as you grow and as I grew as a person, I just realized that like not every friend is gonna continue to be my friend in this new year. And you know, not everybody is meant to remain in your life. You know, there's this like really corny phrase I kept hearing throughout like my teenage years, and it's that there are some people that are in your life for a reason, and then there are some people in your life for a season. And some of those people and those long-term friends I thought were gonna remain in my life and they were there for a reason, turns out they were only there for a season, and their season was coming to an end. Okay? And you know, it sucked because a lot of friends, or now I want to say like ex-friends, you know, I held on to the friendship because of like time. You know, I kept making excuses for them, and I kept trying to fix things or still remain in the friendship and find some kind of commonality between us, just based on the fact that they had been there for so long, and that, you know, time plays a major role in how you treat your friends. You know, like my best friend Catherine has been there since the dawn of time, you know, but that's one friend that I know that is there in my life for a reason. And there are some other friends that our friendship ending wasn't a surprise to me, and then there are some that it was such a surprise, and I kept holding on to it. And you know, we were just growing in different spaces, we were just growing in two different directions. I just had to let it go. And after I let it go, for the first couple of days I felt some type of way. You know, I felt like the bad guy. I felt like I was wrong for not trying to fix this, because I'm like, yo, sis has been in my life for how long now, you know? And I felt wrong for a couple of days. And then as I started to like focus on myself and try to figure out where I'm going, then I felt like refreshed and kind of like a weight has been lifted. And once that happens, I think that's when you know you've made the right decision. With that being said, the second thing that I've learned going into 2018 is that you definitely need to keep people in your space that are moving at the same pace and or in the same direction as you. My mom is like a really old traditional Caribbean lady, and she always says things like, you know, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you be. Your 5 closest friends define who you are. And it is so true. You know, some of the friendships that I had to let go of, they weren't moving in the same space as me or at the same pace as me. You know, they weren't heading in the same direction as me. There were some friends that it was like we weren't moving in the same direction, or we started to have less and less in common. You know, as we grew and as we grew into different people, I'm not the same person from middle school. I'm definitely not the same person from high school. And I'm not even the same person compared to the beginning of my college career now that I'm coming towards the end of it. So there are just some people that are not gonna make that transition with you, and it's okay to leave them in that space. You know, it's okay to move on and leave them where they are. And you know, because you can't carry everybody with you. And I think I had to learn that. Another major thing that I learned is that you need to protect your space. I let too many negative vibes and negative things into my space, and it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to really hand pick and choose who you let into your space and who you remove from your space. Don't feel bad when you have to make those tough decisions, you know, because your space and your sanity, that's all you got, girl or guy. Just listen. Okay, my brother, my friend, my sis, you know, your space is all you have. So you can't have too many negative forces or, you know, people with bad minds, you know, in your space. You have to protect your space at all times. And sometimes it's okay to be selfish and, you know, want to be by yourself and need some me time. That's okay. You know, when I needed my me time, especially this past summer, the people who remained in my life and the people who needed to be in my life understood that. Even though they were far, or even though they weren't necessarily next to me, they understood that I needed that space, and they just loved me through the space, and they loved me through the distance, and they loved me through the shift. And then, you know, once that time had passed and, you know, I was ready to re-enter things, everything was gravy, you know? So I think those are some of the things that we need to look out for in 2018. If you need your space, the people who are meant to be in your lives will understand that, and they will love you through that space and through that transition that you're going through. And I kind of had to learn that the hard way, because once again, that was all part of the process of me letting go of some people and keeping some people in my life. Another key life lesson that I learned leaving 2017 and entering 2018 is that your health, your physical and mental health, is all you have. Like, I was not paying attention to my body in 2017 at all. All I cared about was my makeup. All I cared about was going out with friends, or just not my health, you know, everything but my health. And once you get your mind right and your body right, everything else follows. And I had to learn that the hard way. You know, I had a bunch of health problems leaving 2017 that I finally, now that we're at the end of January and we're entering February, Black History Month, woo woo. Now that we've gone, you know, at least a month into the new year, I finally got a grip on all of the health problems that I was experiencing, and also mental health as well. You know, it's okay to talk to a therapist. A lot of Black and brown families make it seem taboo, or make you feel like you're crazy if you want to talk to a therapist, or they make you seem like that's something wrong, or that you're crazy, or like I've even heard somebody say that's some white people shit, and it's not. You know, it's okay. If you need to talk to a therapist, go ahead and talk to somebody, you know, because not all the time our friends are equipped to, I guess, guide us through whatever journey we're going through, or whatever problems we may have mentally and emotionally. And sometimes you need that objective person who is not related to you in any fashion or in any way, and who doesn't know your situation, you know, is able to give you a purely objective answer. And sometimes we need that. One of the apps that my friend suggested to me about if you don't have the physical time to go and see a therapist, if you're interested in such, also Shameless Maya also talked about this, it's called TalkSpace Online Therapy. I'm going to leave the link to the app down below, and I'm also probably going to stick a picture of it somewhere up here. And one of the things that really helped me get through the end of 2017 is talking to someone. Honestly, having that conversation and being able to just explain your situation without, you know, being worried that someone's going to judge you, or, you know, someone's going to look at you crazy. One of the problems that I was having was with my love life. My love life was in shambles at the time, and many of my best friends are in these long-lasting relationships, and they've been in them for a while. and many of them had never experienced the kind of heartbreak that I have experienced, or maybe the specific situations that I was going through. It made it hard for them to give me advice. Even to some extent, it caused some of them to be kind of insensitive. They weren't doing it on purpose, but that's just an example of why it might be better to go and talk to an outside person. And that's one of the things that I learned, and it helped me so much with like my mental health, this new journey that I'm on. Another life lesson that I had reinforced when transitioning from 2017 to 2018 was that family is so important. I had been pushing my mom away in particular for a really, really long time, just because I was going through my own little funk and I didn't know how to explain it to her. A lot of times, family, they're there for a reason. And when I say family, I might not necessarily mean relatives for you, you know, because not everybody is fortunate enough to have that relationship with their mother or father or brother or sister or nana or whoever. You know, you might be a loner, but you might have a family elsewhere. Because I also consider my best friends right now my family, you know, so that might be your family. You know, whatever is your family, hold on to it and make time for family. Like, I got to see cousins over Thanksgiving that I hadn't seen in a really long time, and I got to see some of my favorite aunts and uncles, and it was just so refreshing, and it reminded me how much I really needed to, you know, rebuild that connection with them, because I had burnt the bridge unknowingly. Sometimes when we're going through a lot, we do that. We kind of shut down. Or if you're like me, I shut down and I put up a bunch of walls and, you know, wall of China in this bitch. You feel me? And I don't want to talk to anybody, or I don't want to have that discourse with anyone, and I just don't want to let people in. And sometimes rooting yourself right back in that situation might help you. To switch gears a bit, I want to talk about some of the things that I'm really excited for in 2018. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my blog down below, nicolahann.tumblr.com. I will be updating it very, very, very soon, but also I will be changing the name. And the name that I've come up with is, drumroll please, The Honeydew Life. Yes, the honeydew life. So the reason why I chose this name is because honeydew is my favorite fruit of all time, besides mango and guinep, but I couldn't find a way to incorporate the name mango or guinep. And guinep isn't a universal term for that fruit. Like, I think like Dominicans call it canepas, and like, you know, different countries call it something different. Honeydew is a universal thing, and honeydew is such a healthy thing and such a healthy fruit to eat. It has certain antioxidants that helps to rid the body of little viruses and unhealthy toxins, and that is exactly what I want for this blog and podcast. I want it to be something that rids your spirit of anything heavy, and it just puts you in like a great mood, and I want it to be a safe space for everyone that goes and visit. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my Instagram and follow me on Instagram. It will be linked somewhere on the screen or down below. And follow my blog on Instagram, The Honeydew Life, on Twitter and on Instagram. I've already started posting for a pretty long time now, but I haven't blatantly told you guys to go and follow. So make sure to go and follow, because I will be launching the blog to go along with it, and I will also be having a ton of things for you guys to participate in, whether it's merchandise, clothing. I'm gonna have content for you guys to purchase, and free content as well, calendars, a bunch of stuff, and I'm so excited to get it out for you guys. Along with the blog, you thought I was finished. Along with the blog, I will be eventually launching a podcast. I feel so excited just telling you about it, but I will be launching a podcast to go along with the vlog, but that will be later on, closer towards the end of like the semester. Maybe look out in like May or June, but I will have an official launch date for you guys pretty soon. There also will be some major changes happening right here on YouTube, down to a new intro. We're gonna get some new equipment going for you guys. I'm waiting for that to come in the mail, and I'm so excited for 2018. I'm so excited to show you guys and let you guys more into my life. I made major changes transitioning from 2017 into 2018, and I'm just ready to, you know, share with you guys all the stuff that I have planned. I'm in a much better space now. I'm in a healthier space, and I'm ready to get to work, and I'm just ready to get this stuff out for you guys, and to, you know, build this connection and grow the Nicolah and gang. Gang. I haven't found a way to like really say that yet, but don't worry. We gonna finesse that. We gonna finesse that. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and follow The Honeydew Life on Instagram, because I will be posting something on there asking you guys some questions and what would you like to hear first. So make sure to just connect with me so you can know about all the exciting things that I have planned for you guys. Make sure to subscribe. All right, guys, that's enough about me chatting. Until next time, peace.